It's 11 p.m. You've eaten clean all day, hit the gym, drank your water. You're scrolling through your phone in bed, just checking messages, maybe watching one more video. Seems harmless, right? You're not even eating. But inside, your body is preparing to shut down fat burning for the next 18 hours. This isn't about midnight snacks or willpower. It's about something way more sneaky. That screen glow, it's telling your brain it's noon. And when your brain thinks it's noon at midnight, your entire fat storage system goes haywire. Your hormones start arguing. Your liver gets confused. Your fat cells decide it's safer to just hold on to everything, because apparently nobody knows what time it is anymore. What happens next isn't about discipline. It's about a biological chain reaction that starts with light and ends with your belly refusing to shrink no matter how perfect your diet looks. So what's really happening when you scroll before bed? And why does it wreck tomorrow's fat burning before you even wake up? Let's find out from the inside. Think of this as a nighttime investigation where every organ has something to say about your screen addiction. Your body runs a night shift, not the fun kind with free coffee and banter with coworkers. The kind where repairs happen, fat gets processed, and tomorrow's energy gets sorted out. But this crew needs darkness to work. Actual darkness. Think of your brain as the factory supervisor. It's got an internal clock sitting right behind your eyes like a paranoid security guard. Its only job is figuring out if it's day or night. When it sees light, any light, it sends a company-wide memo that says, "Still daytime, everyone. Stay alert. Keep burning quick fuel. Don't touch the fat reserves." Then, there's your pineal gland, the night shift manager. Around 9 p.m., if everything's dark, it starts producing melatonin. That's not just sleep juice. That's the signal that tells every cell in your body it's safe. Power down. Start the deep cleaning. Process the fat. Your liver's the metabolic warehouse. During the day, it's busy managing incoming shipments. Food, sugar, everything. At night, it's supposed to flip to fat processing mode. Takes inventory. Ships out stored energy, but it needs that darkness signal. Without it, the liver just keeps running day shift operations all night long. And the pancreas, still pumping insulin like a factory that never got the memo to close. Insulin at night is supposed to drop, way down. When it doesn't, fat burning gets locked out completely. So here you are, phone glowing bright as a summer afternoon, texting your friend about tomorrow's meeting. And your brain's internal security guard looks at that light and panics. Cancel the night shift. We're still open. Everyone back to your stations. Let me show you exactly how this one habit creates a 24-hour metabolic disaster. Here's what actually happens when light hits your eyes at night. Your retina has special cells, melanopsin cells, that are basically narcs. They don't care about helping you see. They only care about reporting light levels to your brain's clock. Think of them like those motion sensors in office buildings. Walk past one at 11 p.m., and suddenly every light on the floor turns on. The building thinks someone's working. It doesn't shut down for the night. When your melanopsin cells detect light after 9 p.m., they send an urgent message to your supervisor brain. "Boss, it's still bright out here." Your brain immediately cancels melatonin production. Your pineal gland, about to clock out, gets called back to the floor. But here's where it gets interesting. Melatonin doesn't just make you sleepy. It's a signal to your pancreas. Hey, stop making so much insulin. Night shift starts now. When melatonin drops, insulin stays elevated. And when insulin is high, fat burning is off. Completely off. It's like your body's trying to close the restaurant, but someone keeps knocking on the window, asking if the kitchen's still open. Now add cortisol to the mix. Cortisol is supposed to drop at night and rise in the morning. It's your body's natural alarm clock. Picture a graph where cortisol should be diving down to its lowest point around 11 p.m., but instead it stays elevated, hovering where it should be mid-afternoon. But artificial light scrambles the schedule. Your cortisol stays higher at night, making you wired but tired, and doesn't rise properly in the morning. So you wake up groggy, hungry, and already in fat storage mode before you even eat breakfast. The whole system works like this. Blue light hits eyes, melatonin production stops, insulin stays elevated, fat burning locks down, cortisol timing shifts. Next morning, hunger spikes. It's a cascade. One thing triggers the next, and it all starts with that innocent scroll through Instagram at midnight. It's like forcing the day crew to work a double shift. By morning, they're exhausted, mistakes pile up, and the night crew never cleaned anything. Your metabolism is now running on fumes and confusion. So what does this look like hour by hour? Let me walk you through a night in the life of your metabolism when you won't put the phone down. It's 9 p.m. Your body's expecting darkness. The pineal gland is warming up, getting ready to release melatonin. Your liver's finishing its last daytime tasks, about to switch to fat processing mode. Everything's ready for the transition, but you grab your phone. Just for 5 minutes, you tell yourself. The screen's brightness hits your retinas like a flashlight to the face. Your melanopsin cells fire off alerts. Your brain's security guard goes, false alarm everyone. Still daytime. Stay at your posts. Melatonin production? Cancelled. Your pineal gland sits back down, confused but obedient. An hour later, you're still scrolling. Maybe it's TikTok, maybe it's work emails. Doesn't matter. Your brain's clock is now fully convinced it's still afternoon. Your insulin levels, which should be dropping to their lowest point of the day, stay elevated. Not because you ate, because your pancreas thinks the day isn't over. And elevated insulin means your fat cells are in lockdown mode. The vaults are sealed. It's like trying to withdraw money from a bank that's closed for the night, but the lights are still on, so the security system won't let you in. By 11 p.m., cortisol joins the party. Normally, cortisol should be at rock bottom right now, but the light exposure keeps it elevated. You feel wired, alert, maybe even a little anxious. Your heart rate won't settle. Your thoughts keep racing even though you're tired. Your body temperature stays slightly higher than it should for sleep. Your body's stress response is activated, not because you're stressed, but because your biology thinks you're still in the middle of the day. And stressed bodies don't burn fat. They save it, just in case. Midnight to 2 a.m. This is supposed to be peak fat burning time. With melatonin high, insulin low, and cortisol at the floor, your body would normally be in deep metabolic repair mode. Autophagy kicks in. Growth hormone releases. Fat cells donate energy for cellular cleanup. But none of that's happening. Your organs are still running day shift. Your liver's not processing fat. It's still managing blood sugar, like someone might eat any second. Your cells aren't cleaning up. They're too busy staying alert. You finally fall asleep around midnight, but the damage is done. Your sleep is lighter, less restorative. You toss more. Dream weird half-awake dreams. Your body never enters deep metabolic repair. By morning, you're metabolically hungover. Your cortisol should spike around 6 a.m. to wake you up naturally, but since it never dropped properly at night, the rise is weak. You wake up groggy, heavy-headed, like you're moving through fog. Worse, your insulin sensitivity is shot. That breakfast you're about to eat? Your body's going to handle it like garbage. Blood sugar will spike higher, crash harder, and you'll be hungry again by 10 a.m. Your ghrelin, the hunger hormone, is elevated. Your leptin, the I'm full hormone, is suppressed. Translation, you're hungrier, less satisfied, and your body wants to save every calorie as fat. And here's the cruel part. You didn't eat anything wrong. You worked out. You drank water. But that 1 hour of scrolling before bed just cost you 18 hours of efficient fat burning. So if it's not about willpower or midnight snacks, what's the real problem? Let's talk about what nobody's telling you. Most people think late night eating is the issue. Nutritionists say don't eat after 7 p.m. Trainers say close the kitchen early. And yeah, late night calories don't help. But that's not the real problem. Here's what actually happens. You can eat at 8 p.m., digest by 9 p.m., and still wreck your fat loss by scrolling until midnight. Why? Because it's not the food disrupting your circadian rhythm. It's the light. Your body doesn't have a calorie clock. It has a light clock, and that clock controls everything. Insulin sensitivity, hunger hormones, fat burning, even how your muscles recover from workouts. All of it runs on whether your brain thinks it's day or night. Think about it. For thousands of years, for nearly all of human history, darkness meant safety, time to rest, time to repair. Your biology evolved with a simple rule. Dark equals recovery mode. Light equals alert mode. That's it. That's the entire operating system. But now, we've got high-definition screens blasting the wavelength of noon directly into our eyeballs at midnight. It's like telling your body, hey, stay ready. Danger could happen. Save that energy. Don't burn the reserves. And your metabolism listens. Every single time. This isn't some fringe theory from a wellness influencer. This is circadian biology. It's studied in labs. It's why shift workers have higher obesity rates. It's why people who sleep in completely dark rooms lose more fat. It's why even one night of bad light exposure can mess up your glucose tolerance the next day. So here's the good news. You're not broken. You're not lacking willpower. Your body's just following orders. And once you change the signal, your body changes the response. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. You don't need to sleep at 8 p.m. like a toddler. You just need to respect your body's operating system. Give it darkness. Let the night shift do its job. So what does that actually look like? Forget complicated sleep hacks and expensive supplements. These 3 changes reset your circadian rhythm and unlock fat burning while you sleep. Simple, free, and they work. Start by stopping all screens 90 minutes before bed. Not 60, not 30, 90. Why? Because it takes about 90 minutes for your melatonin production to fully ramp up after light exposure ends. Remember that pineal gland we talked about? It needs time to get the memo and start producing. Set a phone alarm for 90 minutes before your target sleep time. When it goes off, the phone goes on the charger, in another room, not on your nightstand where you'll check it one more time at 2 a.m. If you absolutely must use devices during that window, wear blue light blocking glasses. The orange tinted kind that actually block 100% of blue light, not the fashion ones that do basically nothing. And dim all lights in your house. Think caveman vibes. Soft, warm, low. Your melanopsin cells can't tell your brain it's daytime if there's no daylight level brightness hitting them. Next, transform your bedroom into a blackout zone. Your room should be dark enough that you can't see your hand in front of your face. Not kind of dark. Cave dark. Cover or remove all LED lights. That tiny green light on your phone charger? It's enough to suppress melatonin. Get blackout curtains or wear a sleep mask. Your call. Both work. If you wake up to pee at 3 a.m., use a dim red light. Red wavelengths don't trigger your light sensors the same way blue light does. It's like your body's safe mode. Your brain stays in night shift. Finally, lock it all in with morning light. Get bright light in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking up. Ideally sunlight. This sets your circadian clock for the entire day. Go outside, even 5 minutes. No sunglasses. Let the light hit your eyes. Can't get outside? Use a 10,000 lux light therapy box while you drink coffee. This tells your brain's security guard, okay, now it's actually daytime. Start the day crew. Morning light suppresses any lingering melatonin and spikes cortisol exactly when you want it high. It's like rebooting your computer. Everything syncs up. If you mess up one night, don't panic. Your body's forgiving. Just get back on track the next night. Consistency over perfection. You'll know it's working when you start waking up naturally before your alarm, feeling actually rested instead of groggy. When breakfast keeps you full for hours instead of leaving you hunting for snacks by 10 a.m. When your energy stays steady instead of crashing at 3 p.m. So here you are. You finally understand why the scale wasn't moving even though you were doing everything right. It wasn't your diet. It wasn't your workouts. It was your phone at 11 p.m. telling your body it's still lunchtime. Your metabolism doesn't need more discipline. It needs better signals. Give it darkness. It gives you fat burning. Give it morning light. It gives you energy. Simple trade. No supplements. No complicated timing windows. No wondering why your body won't cooperate when you're trying so hard. You didn't just learn some random health hack. You unlocked the code your body's been waiting for. The version of you that wakes up energized, burns fat while you sleep, and finally stops fighting biology. Your brain's security guard, your pineal gland, your liver, they're all ready to do their jobs. They've been ready this whole time. They were just waiting for the right signal. Darkness isn't deprivation. It's permission. Permission for your body to finally do what it was designed to do. Repair, restore, burn. And all you had to do was put the phone down and let the night shift clock in.